Today, we had to take action about our brand first, and that action had to be authentic and it had to be real. And as I've mentioned and will continue to mention, we really had to be transparent. And as we look at the conversation, the dialogue, the narrative that was taking place, we had to really create a platform that was socially engaging, because we could ask and answer questions. And we actually, this program has a lot of similarities, and we took some learnings from our partners in the UK who did a similar program, but what they didn't have at the time about 4 or 5 years ago was the opportunity to amplify. We knew if we could get customers to ask us questions and we answered them, it would be a start. But again, recognizing in the conversations we were having with Tribal that if we could amplify the answers and spread it to a greater extent across a variety of the landscape, then we would have a big opportunity to make a bigger impact. The intent of the program is really about being real. Organic transparency driving the one-to-many dialogue. So engaging the social outfits of Twitter and Facebook for one-to-one dialogue and then amplifying it to their friends and their followers was critically important and would really allow us to bring this to a higher level of a conversational experience with our customers. Again, the key to being bold is owning the truth with full transparency. So the setup and the design of the program really, we had a lot of discussion about this, is how do we take the conversation and amplify it further. And so really we designed it through a lot of those discussions to run through our website, our McDonalds.ca website, because there was just so many different vehicles and areas out there. In the end, we determined that our website serving as the hub made the most sense so that we could bring people through that, amplify it through Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, and answer the questions customers had. And we began with a video that we put on, we put out there into the digital world that just sort of piqued people's interest, that sort of created a little bit of a buzz that was just sort of an interesting, wow, that's something I would not have expected from McDonald's. Oops. There we go.
Real question. Let's see. Any question of McDonald's?
How healthy is your meat?
Is everything really as fattening as they say? What really is in the chicken McNuggets?
It doesn't look like meat, what we eat really in McDonald's.
Well, I would like to know why they don't accommodate vegetarians.
Why are the fish getting smaller?
Is their food really fresh?
I'd like to know if it's actually 100% pure beef. Do you have an answer?
So we began taking questions, and it's been interesting. 24% of our traffic has been through mobile devices, which is higher than we expected it to be, certainly higher than I expected it to be. There were far too many places where the conversations could take place, which is why we designed it to really be the McDonalds.ca experience and really design everything through that piece of the business.